Let's go, Brandon. How we doing, everyone? Oh, wait, sorry, I meant let's go, drag queens. Sorry.
Oh, my God. Your
bad.
fans are all Republican, I bet.
Every
Every single one of your fans is a Republican, just
let's,
like you are.
Let's go, drag queens. Welcome back. It's 5 o'clock. There's, we're Republican somewhere.
There's a Republican somewhere.
There's a Republican somewhere.
Oh, my God.
Welcome back, everybody, to the right side of history. We're glad you're here. I'm Alex, here with Geoffrey Asmus.
The one podcast that doesn't say the N-word.
Yes, we are.
10 episodes N-word free, and we'll keep it up, America, because it's not that hard.
It ain't that hard.
Just a little thing. We don't know. It's not pointed at anyone in specifics, but that's all we're going to say.
As long as I'm not drinking.
Oh, my God. We will never have you drunk on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You said I was a bad drunk. You're a bad drunk too.
Shut up,
dude.
If
you could imagine it, he becomes even dumber, America.
Oh, okay. I definitely can get dumb.
You thought he had trouble reading small type? Get him drunk.
You're grasping for straws right now, dude. I'm a good drunk. I'm a good drunk.
Yeah, I don't know. He wears these terrible shorts.
Oh, dude.
I wish we had a picture of these. It's like these shorts that go halfway from your knee. They stop like a foot above his ankle.
They're like capri shorts.
They're capri sweatpants.
Yeah, so I cut my sweatpants to like maybe a few inches like below my knee, and they are like capri. And they're the pants that I wear around my house, and they're really comfy and they're great. And I was very excited to wear them around my house. So yeah, I had this.
It looks ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous like white trash thing I've ever seen. But you're not white trash. You're like you want to be Machine Gun Kelly so bad.
That's so fucked up. That's actually fucked up.
That's who
you're
trying
that.
to. You're trying to.
I want to be Machine Gun Kelly.
You're dressing like Machine Gun Kelly.
I wear.
You're dressing like Squirt Gun Kelly.
I wear jeans and like a plain T-shirt most days.
But when you get like 7 White Claws in and it's 2:30 a.m. You want to be Machine Gun Kelly.
When I have people over, the capris are out. The capris
it is
are
haunting.
Cut.
It's haunting.
Well, if you come over and I want to be as comfortable as possible. Yeah, dude, they look bad. We should.
Do you wear them in front of women?
So this weekend, this girl came by, and she was like,
"Same girl you've been hanging out with."
Yeah,
wow.
She was like, "Do you have any sweatpants?" Because she stayed over. We were just hanging out during the day.
And she stayed over. There we
right.
go.
So,
love.
Okay. So she's like, "Do you have any sweatpants?" So I gave her my go-to pair of Nike sweatpants. And I was like, "Oh fuck, what am I gonna wear?"
Oh, and then you had to wear out the capris.
And I was like, what I'm about to wear is, you shouldn't see yet.
That's like a vulnerable moment.
Yeah, I was like,
that's like farting in front of her.
I literally was like, I don't think you should see these yet, but.
Wow, you must really like her.
And
you're bringing out the capris.
And I put them on, and she immediately started laughing and took a picture of me and sent it to her friend.
Oh my God!
So
she's like, this man just came in me.
She's like, yeah. I mean, I can't. That's a lot to take in.
It's the worst.
It's
the worst piece of clothing I've ever seen.
Well, dude, you know what my outfit is when I'm home, dude. It's the capris, and then I wear like my deep white V-neck shirts.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be wearing like an old Pink Floyd T-shirt, or you would be like an Arcade Fire shirt.
So I wear like a scraggly white deep V that's like wrinkled.
Oh my God!
And then my capris.
It's disgusting.
And
the fact that women like that. That could make me an incel pretty quickly. That's one of the things that keeps me from fully supporting women is that they like Alex more than me. That's one reason why I'm like, maybe we're a little too soon on the voting trigger. Okay. maybe Roe v. Wade. I don't know. I'm just kidding, ladies.
Trump winning white women. Sometimes
Trump winning white women. We don't talk about it enough.
It's baffling. But then you see who
Then I see that they think
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
hot. They're like,
Right.
oh, Alex is so funny after you got 4 chuckles in an
Shut
hour.
the fuck up, dude.
Packed crowd,
Two-
hot all night.
I'd say 2 to 3, maybe 2 or 3 I had better sets than Jeff at Comedy on Stage.
Oh.
And he is just not. He is not having
Oh,
it.
are we in communist Russia right now? What type of
This
news
dude-
source is this?
this dude-
Oh my God.
If he doesn't have crowd work, he has nothing.
Oh.
If Jeff doesn't have crowd work, he
That's
has
like
nothing.
saying if a basketball player doesn't have his dribble, he's got nothing. Crowd work is a basic part of comedy.
I'm not allowed to do it. I'm not
Yeah.
allowed to do it.
Well, if you were ever able to ascend the heights of headliner, maybe you could do crowd work.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Thanks for the chicken tenders, you bitch.
Oh, I got you chicken tenders and fries if I'm remembering correctly.
That's true, on a side of ranch.
And a side of, and that's expensive in Wisconsin.
We're digressing.
We're having a little fun here, people.
Yeah. So I wore the capris, and you know what? I think she thought they were okay, but that was most of my weekend. Did Legal Lodge Friday, Saturday. Did nothing. Oh, I went to Laugh Factory.
Okay.
I saw.
Oh my God.
I didn't really watch anybody. I was just hanging at the bar.
And you are the guy who could learn to watch someone. See what
I
charisma
could,
and
I
act
could
outs
wa-
look
I could
like.
watch a couple people and
You
learn
gotta.
a few things.
The worst comics are the ones chatting at the bar instead of in there learning, ladies and gentlemen.
And then Sunday, I forget. I didn't do shit. What about you?
Oh, I was in Kansas City this weekend featuring, you know the spot well.
I know. Can't leave it. Can't get out.
Can't get out of the feature spot. I descended to Alex's level this weekend.
It's my purgatory.
It's for you said to feature.
I'm in
over and
feature
over
purgatory till the end of time.
Oh yeah. Did you ever play ball in Kansas City? That's where I was.
No.
Never, man. Yeah, it's not much. Not
No.
much. You go to these cities and you're just like oh, I'm doing the Kansas City Improv. And then the Kansas City Improv's in a mall 50 miles from Kansas City.
Right.
You're in like the deep suburbs surrounded by a Chili's and a White Castle.
Actually, they have better restaurants there. People shit on malls. Dude, malls are kind of great.
Oh my
I love
God,
a mall.
you are such an uncultured pig.
I love to walk around a mall. I love to get Auntie Anne's pretzels.
Yeah, when you were 16,
It's
you can't still enjoy that.
when you're on the road, there's nothing else to do, man.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, if I have a gun to my head and I have to eat a pile of shit, I will. But
what are you gonna do besides go to a mall when you're on the road?
I lay in bed and read a book and
And
masturbate into the pillow. I always break in a new pillow every state I go.
Yeah.
Every time I stay at a Hilton, their cleaner's probably like, "What did he do?
I fucking
What happened in here?"
I do like going. I like it's good. Get some steps in. You try on some clothes. You maybe buy a shirt or two.
Oh yeah, it's amazing that you shop that much and then wear 3 colors
That's not true.
constantly.
That's not true.
You have This is not just me saying this. Alex has been said to be the most poorly dressed comic in the Chicagoland area.
I think that's wildly untrue.
That is what our good friend of the pod, Tucker Brookshire, said.
Oh, Tuck.
He said, and Tucker's very fashionable. He said I was the second worst.
Tucker
comic.
knows nothing about. I mean, Tucker knows a little bit about fashion, but like his fashion's like, it's like
He's wearing like a kimono on stage.
he wears these.
Yeah.
It's like Boys Town adjacent stuff.
Mm.
He dresses.
What do you mean by that? And if you're not familiar with Chicago, you might be interesting to know what Drago meant by Boys Town.
You know,
What is it? What is a Boys Town, Drago?
It's a lot of really good bars that I enjoy.
What was the connotation of Boys Town that you were implying?
There's a good vegan restaurant I like.
But what were
It's
you
called
implying?
like Meat House or something.
What was the thought behind the neighborhood Boys Town there?
Oh, I mean,
It's a gay neighborhood?
No,
that had nothing to do with it.
It's that he has a style that's maybe like a couple. It's a head.
A little less
head.
masculine, maybe.
Sure.
A type of style that might like cum in its butt.
No, a type of style that
might prefer male love to female love.
Potentially, and there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with that.
This actually goes into an incredible.
Tucker wears so much purple, it's ridiculous. And I know
purple's the best color.
And I know I have a purple shirt on right now.
You have a purple shirt on, and purple is the color of Roman
Tucker wears
empires.
he wears like purple vests and like capes and stuff.
I think Tucker looks great. I think women agree. I think women like him more than they like you.
It hasn't.
Isn't that true? Isn't that interesting?
Well,
how women don't just want a boring little suburban alpha bitch.
I don't think. Listen, comedian women like Tucker more than me. That's what we'll say. How about that? There we go.
Are you going to say it in public that comedian women are less attractive than regular women?
They're not
my
type.
I want this on record.
They're not my type. I'll say that.
Oh my God.
I'll say that.
Dude,
and I'm not saying less attractive. I'm just saying
God forbid a woman talk her mind.
Oh, yes, talk her mind.
Yeah, God forbid a woman have opinions.
You
are
high. You really are.
I am
high. You get too high before this fucking show.
I'm having
man.
a blast. I think we're having a good episode so far.
You stink.
God, you're such an old grandma. Oh, weed impairs your judgment.
I think
weed's actually really bad. oh, young man, don't have any weed before your podcast.
You're bombing. What do you?
I'm not bombing. I'll get messages next week. We loved how high you were. If you like that I'm high right now, hit us up.
Send us $1.
That's $1. This goes into a question, though, that someone had for me, Drago. Today on the YouTube, they posted almost immediately. They said, if Drago's going to stick with drag queens, he needs to fully come around to gay people.
Really?
Not really a question, but more of a thing.
I can do 85.
85?
I can do 85.
Okay, that's a B.
Yeah.
You give gay people a B.
Mm-hmm. I give them a solid B.
B's not bad.
B's
I don't think straight people get a B.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I was giving you an out there.
Straight people can get a B too. They're both B's.
They're both B's. I agree with that. Straight people are a B.
Bi people rule though. If you can go both sides, you got my respect.
I mean, we're all bisexual. Alex will admit it one day.
If you can play for both teams, you're an A in my book.
Are you bi, Alex?
I'm not.
Huh.
I wish. I'd use it in my act. I talk about
the people are waiting. You would just be all men are like this and women are like this. I know. I'm bi.
So I sucked a dick last night. That would be a great. I would love to talk about it.
You could.
No.
Just get into it.
No, dicks are gross, dude. No thanks.
Okay.
No,
this is gonna be our N-word episode. This is where we fall apart. This is where it all gets canceled.
Gay people are a solid B. What's wrong
solid
with
B
that?
ain't bad. Straight people are a B. To a B minus, honestly, when Alex was born.
Sure, Jeff.
But
sure.
What?
You have what's that? You have another animal on your shirt?
It's a Badger, Wisconsin Badgers, University of Wisconsin-Madison, the best Big Ten school, best school in the Midwest, better than Notre Dame. Better than Notre Dame.
It is better than Notre Dame.
It is better than Notre Dame. So suck my ass, America.
You really wasted you could have had such a good time in Madison, but you wasted it.
I had a blast in Madison. Life's not all about getting your nut in. There's more to life than coming in a stranger's canal.
What else is there, Jeff?
There's getting drunk with your friends and passing out by 9:30 p.m. That's the most beautiful thing.
You were passing out early.
I was the guy who would pass out before the party started a lot.
And now we wonder why you are the way you are.
I drank a lot.
Yeah.
I found out recently that my freshman year, I would get drunk, and then my friends would keep bringing me drinks, but it would just be Coca-Cola with no alcohol. But they'd tell me it had alcohol, and then I'd keep getting drunk all night.
Man, you are a fucking loser, dude.
You
are such a
It really
dweeb.
hit me to the core. It really, really hurt. But it's placebo. Anyone's brain would do the same thing.
Do you ever have a friend that like you'll be talking to an old college buddy and he'll like remind you of a girl you hooked up with that you forgot about? That just happened to me.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy. Yeah. He reminded you what happened with you. What memory did he jog?
We were talking about senior week, and he was like, "Do you remember the time where you went into Chris's bed with that girl, and he told you not to, but you still went in, and then there was like a whole like drama about that? Do you remember that?" I was like, totally forgot about it.
Wow. And then it comes back and you remember every detail of it?
Yeah, Cassie. My bad.
Wow. Wait, was she his girlfriend?
No, she was just, she was just there.
She was just
around.
there. But you slept on this guy's bed. And
yeah, but we didn't. Yeah,
bed.
I had to like wash his sheets and shit.
Oh, brutal. Is he a close friend?
Great friend.
Wow. Interesting. People say I have no moral compass. Seems like Dragovich's might be a little.
Would you rather be passed out by 9:30 or make that mistake?
Passed out by 9:30. I mean, I'd rally by midnight.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would often rally by midnight. I'd puke. I'd gurgle up some puke in my bed. Then I'd wake up, and then I'd throw it in the trash can, and then I'd put on a new shirt and go down to the party.
A new shirt?
Well, you want me to put on the same shirt?
No, that makes sense. I just want to know like how much better, like how many shirts you have.
I just had there were
one llama shirt to one badger shirt.
Oh, the llama shirt's legendary. People love it.
No, they don't.
Oh, come on. You weren't getting drunk at parties in college?
I drank, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you weren't getting sloppy. You
Mm,
weren't the sloppy guy.
I threw up on the Green Line in Boston. That was fucked up.
That's disgusting.
That was bad.
And then someone the next day sees that puke and they're like, "It's the homeless people." No, it's actually a privileged 21-year-old college basketball player.
That's true.
Puking on the train. It's not the homeless.
Dude, I'm trying to think about the drunk. Yeah. I don't, people ask me, that show Blackout Diaries here. I don't have any like. All my drunk stories are very.
It's a show where you tell drunk stories. Yeah.
What do you say? I got drunk. Then I.
You don't have any good drunk stories? Oh, I got tons. Of
I haven't
good
done.
drunk
I didn't do
stories.
anything that that crazy.
See, that's boring. I would rather be what I did. Get drunk and do crazy
Name.
stuff.
Tell me one good drunk story from college.
From college? Well, I have it going from like a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay. When you were 28, great.
Well, that still counts, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no, it's more endearing when it's in college. When you're 28, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
28-year-olds don't get drunk a lot.
Yeah, but there's no. It's not a good story.
Well, it was me getting mugged, but.
Oh yeah.
Wait, have we talked about that on here? I don't think we did.
It's so fun. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll do Tentgate.
Oh my! Oh, so this is a me-centric
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
I'm gonna get back. He's fucking hard as a rock.
This
again.
is gonna be great.
Get the fuck. He's just starting the timer, ladies and gentlemen. So we actually got extra time this week.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
What were you at? What were we talking? Oh, the getting mugged. Oh.
So we were playing poker at Tim Smith's.
At Tim Smith, friend of the pod.
Great comic.
It was during quarantine, like lockdown, when you weren't really supposed to be having gatherings, but we dared to dream, America. And hello, poker gathering. I got second place, won $150. Very happy. Going home.
I forgot you won that.
I got second place. I got like $150, $200. Then I blackout drunk at about 4 a.m. walking home in a safe Lakeview, Chicago, one of the safer neighborhoods in Chicago.
It is.
Walking about 15 minutes to my house, also in Lakeview, one of the safer neighborhoods in Chicago.
North Side.
And it was about 4 in the morning. I have my Dre headphones on, knockoffs.
Beats by
God.
Dre.
They're knockoffs. They were stolen.
You're a knockoff.
I was. What the fuck?
You're a knockoff.
You don't need to heckle me during my depressing story.
yeah, I'm gonna keep. Yeah,
I'm about to say a terrible thing that happened to me. It's like, you suck, bitch.
You do suck. You suck for this. This story. You suck for this story.
The end does make me look like a huge pussy.
Yeah. Sorry, keep going.
So I'm listening to Sheryl Crow, 4 in the morning, best singer-songwriter of the 90s, and that's on God.
Not better than Bare Naked Ladies, but what can
Are you
do?
kidding me?
What can you do?
Are you kidding me?
Sorry about it.
That's one of the more. That's the worst thing you said.
Or Counting Crows. Nothing.
Oh,
not better.
No, that's Counting Crows is a decent alternative.
Adam Duritz.
Yeah, Adam.
Keep going.
Friend of the pod, Adam Duritz.
Great comic.
And great comic. And this guy starts walking next to me. This like lanky, like Jewish looking dude.
It was me.
Honestly, it was like Drago with long hair. He had like really long hair. But he walks up next to me, and I'm like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. I'm listening to my music.
What Sheryl Crow song was playing?
Oh, it was all I want to do is have some fun. Absolutely.
All I want.
Or Every Day is a Winding Road. One of those two.
Wow, that sucks.
Those are great songs.
Yeah, sure.
Great song.
Keep
Great
moving.
song.
Keep moving.
Then he like jumps in front of me. And and he's like,
wait, hold on. What did he do?
He goes like, grrr.
No way.
No, he didn't.
No,
do that.
he didn't.
No, I mean like that was his intention to scare me like that. That's what I mean.
So he like
he just walked in front of me like he was like, give me your wallet. Or, yeah, he was like, give me your wallet.
It was vicious, more vicious.
It was like vicious, but he was like jumping at me, but he didn't touch me. And I immediately tumble over backwards.
You tumbled?
I fell like totally fell over.
No.
My wrist slams into the ground. I eventually found out I broke it a week later. And then
You're so
I
delicate.
broke my wrist without him. He never touched me. I don't think he touched me the whole time. I just immediately fell backwards. And then he takes and I don't have a wallet. because I did that time I didn't have a wallet.
30 years old, didn't have a wallet.
30 years old, I would just carry around a credit card in my pocket.
You are so lame. You are.
Just have a card in my pocket.
So you live such a sad, awful life, dude.
I have a wallet now because of the mugging. So the man taught me a valuable lesson.
Oh, when did you get that wallet? Oh, after I got mugged.
After I got
Oh,
mugged.
someone take your other wallet? No.
He taught me a valuable lesson.
He taught me a very valuable
He taught me
lesson.
a life lesson at the end. Oh, but he was mad that I didn't have a wallet. He's like, everyone has
He's
a
like, give me your wallet. You're like, I know, I should have
He
one.
didn't believe me. He's like, everyone has a fucking wallet. I'm like, I don't.
What a
have...
Curb Your Enthusiasm moment.
He didn't think it was very quirky. I was like,
What?
oh, I'm weird. I don't have a wallet.
He's
like,
what?
give
Everyone
me a
has a
fucking wallet.
Yeah, give me...
He like threatened to shoot. He's like, I got a gun. I'm gonna.
Did he really say it?
He said I had a gun like 3 times. Didn't see it, but I actually probably bet he did not. But if you're in the moment, you believe it. Sorry.
You had already stumbled back.
I had already stumbled backwards and broken my wrist, so I think the fight was won. I don't think that he could have handed me the gun, and I would have still gotten mugged. But
I do. Sorry. And then what happened?
It
gets worse. The story gets worse.
It really hasn't really reached anything yet. He takes, and then my phone. It was pretty. I just gotten a new phone like a week before, the new iPhone, and he's like, takes the phone, takes my credit card. I don't know why, and he took like a couple dimes that were in my pocket.
Oh Jesus!
He just took it all, and then he sits down on a stoop, and I just keep walking home. I'm like, what am I gonna? I'm like bleeding on my elbow and wrist. I'm bleeding. I'm distraught, and then he screams at me, "Yo, dude, come help me unlock your phone." I was like 100 feet away, probably. And he's like, "Yo, dude, come back here!" And I immediately turned around and walked back. And I was like, "Okay, yes, master.
Okay,
yes,
sir.
Yes, sir." And then
1 2 1 3.
no, I didn't give it. No, he didn't want the password. He wanted to like factory reset it so all the data was erased, so he could resell it. That's what he wanted.
Oh my god.
But my phone was really close to dying and had like 3% battery, so I did this with him. But it was actually smart because otherwise he could have used my Venmo.
And under requested people.
He could have sent money to himself.
Oh.
He could have sent as much money as I had in my bank account to himself.
Oh, right. That's true.
I wasn't thinking about that at the moment.
$87.
Yeah, he could have got $87. Yeah. And I just sat with this dude for like 15 minutes on a random porch step on Southport and we just talked because it takes a long time. You just have to wait
Wait, I forgot about this.
You just have to wait for it took like 15 minutes to factory reset.
So he's like,
we're just like chit-chatting.
Because this is this guy's got you. I mean, I don't want to say cucked. You're not being cucked right now.
He has a gun. I've got a chit chat.
He said he has a gun.
He said would you not believe it?
You got castrated at 4 a.m. by this dude.
Well, was I supposed to fight him and get shot?
I do think I think you're 100 feet away. I think you could bolt it.
At that point, yes, I should have bolted. Yes,
but you were drunk with a broken wrist.
I was drunk and high and bleeding, but I should not have gone back. He told me, he's like, dude, the only reason I'm doing this is because my wife has cancer. He's like telling me this sob story, like, I'm sorry, man, I gotta pay for my wife's cancer treatment.
What?
That's what he kept saying over and over again.
What he looked? He
looked like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. He looked almost exactly like that.
That's kind of scary. That's kind of tough to see at 4 a.m.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, he was tweaking out. He was like,
oh, he was clearly
shaking and like on something. He wasn't like, he was making up a story.
Why
did you believe that story?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
I can just see you asking.
I kind of did like, I was like, I'm so sorry. What type of cancer does she have?
I can see you. Yeah, I can just see you being like, no judgment. Do you smoke crack? No judgment, Mr. Big Man. Do you like opioids?
It's rampaging through the neighborhoods due to government neglect.
I know some safe houses if you need them.
Oh, my God. I know a safe needle program.
Yeah. You can get help.
I have some literature for you.
Yeah.
That is, God, I'm such a bitch.
That sucks, man.
Oh, and then then we finally finished that. I'm walking away, and he's like, if you ever need Coke, hit me up, dude.
Oh, my God.
How am I supposed to contact him? He has my fucking phone.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
Can I call you on my phone?
Hit me up.
Same number? Is it gonna be the same number?
Do you have an email I can take down?
Yeah. What the fuck? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing in America, but it's good to get these things out.
You walked back.
It's called being a good Samaritan. It's what Jesus would have done. It's what Jesus Christ would have done.
To a man in need, you gave him your phone.
Sorry. I only walked back because he was white.
He's like, come back. He's like, come back. You're like, only because I'm Christian.
Only because I'm a Christian and you're a Gentile. I'm trying to say.
Wait, are you Christian or Jewish? Yeah.
Yeah, you've never been mugged?
Never been mugged.
Really?
Yeah.
Tall.
It might be the tall thing.
It's the
sure.
tall. Damn.
Yeah. I'm also.
God,
yeah.
I wanted to hear a story of you tumbling over and getting beaten up.
No.
You ever got beaten up?
No.
In a fight?
No.
Damn. What a waste of a body.
I know.
What a waste of a body. Would have loved to someone to put some hurt on that.
I'm trying to think if I ever like walked away. I think I've walked away from a fight before.
You walked away when your friend got jumped and you're just like, bye.
No, I don't.
bet that's what you. If
No,
someone got
no,
jumped,
no.
would you fight?
Yeah, for sure.
You
I know
would-
that for a fact.
Well, how do you know if you haven't done it?
Well, I guess I don't know for a fact.
Wow.
I would though.
I bet you would puss out just
no,
like me.
If you got jumped and if you got jumped, I would go in for sure.
Really?
But
If
the
two
guy-
guys are like, we got guns, you're
then
gonna
you're
gonna
not doing.
go at
Then
'em?
you, no,
You're
then,
gonna go at 'em?
then you just gotta put your hands up at that point.
So
right?
okay, so you would have done exactly what I did.
If they say we got guns, yeah, you're
You
kind of
believe
you're
it
kind
every
of,
time,
kind of in
right?
a bind.
Oh,
right.
isn't that interesting how quickly he backed off his
But if I'm
alpha throne?
but if I'm 100
in
feet
the face
away,
of a hypothetical,
but if
he
I'm
backed
if
down.
I'm 100 feet away though, I'm doing the run. I'm
I
going.
doubt it. I doubt it.
No.
You're 12 White Claws in. You've had a few joints. It's 4 a.m. I bet you come running back to Big
No,
Daddy.
you go.
Oh, God. Everyone's a critic
I
till
bet-
they're in my shoes.
I bet it was more than 100 feet too.
It was quite a distance. Yeah,
It was
quite
like
a
he wasn't
distance.
he wasn't catching you if you
It was a
bolted.
city block, perhaps.
Stop it.
No, probably
Shut the
3/4 of a
fuck
block.
up.
It was probably 3/4 of a block. Yeah.
All right, that's brutal. Let's move on to the main course of the episode.
The main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Ding 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 ding. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the heavyweight fight.
Where is this? Who's high now?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my God!
thank you for coming out.
What voice is that?
I'm trying to do the guy. Let's get ready to rumble.
That was way better. The first one was like an NPR announcer.
Hello.
Yeah, that was like we're going to be talking about Syria today.
In Syria, there's 7-year-olds making your Nike shoes. Is it okay? Come back to find out. After our word from our sponsor, Oatly.
Oatly.
It's an oat milk.
Oh, okay.
company.
Wait, see, ladies and gentlemen, we can be silly, Australia. They said we couldn't riff. Silly.
Oi, Australia. You think we can't riff?
The boys can be a little silly. We got 81. It was 77 last week.
Holy shit.
Four
Who
more.
the fuck is... Who's in...
None in the Northern Territory yet of Australia. That's the one that...
Wait,
there's
how
no-
many listeners are in Australia?
20. We got 81 total in Australia. That ain't bad. That's bad.
crazy. We used to have, what, like 20?
It was like at 25, yeah, like a month ago.
And now we have 80?
We've tripled our listenership. in
Welcome
Australia.
back, you Aussie
If
fucks.
you're an Aussie listening to this, hit us up. We want to hear about Australia.
Yeah, give us a story.
worth
Give us
it?
a...
They
Oh,
gotta-
wait. Should we do one question before the tent
Yeah,
gate?
do a question. That's what he was getting to is Tentgate. We're going to finally reveal the
It's
truth of
gonna be
Tentgate.
massive.
And then I'm going to ask Alex what he thinks happened at Watergate.
oh yeah,
Oh,
baby.
this could be really good. No, I didn't think of that till now.
I'm shitting my
He
pants.
has literally no idea. I bet he can't get a single piece of the event
I
right.
am absolutely shitting myself
my
over
God.
Watergate.
Oh my God.
First, we will do Tentgate.
Do a question from the listeners. We
When
love
was-
the fans. We love you, idiots.
So we did talk about this. When was the? This is a question is from Dan the MJ fan.
Dan the MJ fan.
Dan, when was the last time you threw up?
That's the question. That's the one question you picked to ask. When's
Okay.
the last time? No, let me know. Wait,
I think it's actually pretty good.
When's the last time you threw up? Damn. I think I threw up on like New Year's Day. The night. We got really drunk January 1st at the Laugh Factory. I think I threw up a little at the Laugh Factory. I didn't tell anyone. We were hanging out. I went in there, puked a little bit, and I just went back out.
That's so fucked up.
What am I supposed to? I'm not gonna go out. I'm with Tim Smith. He would rock my world. He would make fun of me.
If you're puking, man, you go home. You're puking, you go home. You're 30.
Just a little.
You're 30, dude. There's no puking and rallying at
That's the
30.
first time that's happened in like 5 years. Probably.
Okay.
That's not that. When's the last time you puked? You're such a.
I think I pulled trigs like last summer after a party.
Pulled trigs?
Like I pulled the trigger. Like put my fingers down my throat.
You put it down your. Oh, see, that's college shit.
Okay, here's a question from Z
shit.
Hillsland, former Notre Dame basketball player, friend of the pod.
Oh,
He was a great player in Notre Dame. Yeah. What else does Jeff not know how to use besides condoms?
Oh, I know what Alex doesn't know how to use. His hypothalamus.
Oh,
That's a main part of the brain. If you
Brutal
didn't get that,
riff.
you might be a drag queen.
that's stuck.
That's my new. If you are an idiot, you might be a drag queen.
There's a lot of things you don't know how to use.
What else do I not know how to use? I don't know how to use the asshole. Never really explored the anus.
Right.
I want to. Girlfriend, I'm not gonna name her. My girlfriend. Let's explore some ass play. Let's get into it. And when we do, you better believe we're posting a video to the Patreon. Just of me squealing.
This guy asked me an interesting question that I think
What do you think I don't know how to use?
What I think you don't know how to use?
Patience. I don't know how to use patience. That's a virtue I'm trying to work on.
Oh, like normal social cues? You don't know how to latch onto those bad boys.
Well, like one. Name one social cue I don't listen to.
That you don't listen to?
Yeah, that I don't know or don't follow.
The one that we've reiterated.
Oh God,
the bringing beer to parties.
Oh,
you come empty-handed to every social gathering.
It hasn't happened in at least a year and a half. COVID.
Showering regularly. You're the smelly one. That's a social cue.
Showering regularly, something I'm working. I shower now 5 days a week.
Yeah, and now that we know
it should be 6.
Now that we know that you have throw up residue in your mouth at parties, maybe. That we don't know when you do or don't now.
Oh, I know when I throw up residue in my mouth.
You had a January 1st.
January 1st. It's a new year. Got to get the 2021
out. You took a shit in the bathroom while or in the kitchen while Ronan was bathing.
Okay, taking a shit implies ownership of my actions. I had no agency.
It was God made me shit.
God made me shit. I was forced by society to shit. Because society does not give us enough money to afford to have multiple bathrooms in an apartment in New York City.
It's society's
That's the
fault.
Oligarchs' fault.
Classic liberal victimization.
If they gave me more money, I would have had a toilet of my own to poop in. It's class warfare.
Weak liberal crap.
Class warfare made me shit my pants.
You libs will fucking get yours one day, man.
I'm glad that you finally admitted you're a Republican.
No,
you're gonna
I'm
actually say it.
I'm a liberal.
You are not. I bet you know. I bet if you went down a checklist, you would pick a Republican option on every single thing.
No way. No way.
I bet. Where are we at? Israel, Palestine. Actually, they're both kind of Israel, but where are we at?
Palestine.
You thought about it though.
Sure.
Don't
you have to think about things before you say them?
True.
You could use that on stage a little more, Jeff.
Oh, whatever. A lady heiled Hitler during my set this weekend at Kansas City. I said a joke about being German, and she did I'm not going to do it. She did the heil.
And do people like it?
They didn't hate it.
Whoa.
I mean, they weren't like, but she would have done it in Chicago. She would have got kicked out.
She heiled sincerely?
I mean, she said it was a joke. I mean, she was laughing, but she did a real heil, yeah.
That's so fucked up.
It was weird. I had some hilarious riffs about it that'll probably be posted on Instagram in the next couple weeks.
And TikTok.
You can't wait for the riffs, America. You're just salivating for them.
Right.
I'll give you a little teaser of one of the riffs. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I did a terrible thing. Oh, I actually can't say
What do you want to say?
Oh. I said a very bad word on stage, not the N-word, but I said a Jewish slur on stage while I was riffing about this that was really regrettable.
I bet
and
it's
I
not
would
that
like
bad.
to apologize to the Jewish people for what I did.
Oh, Jesus. Social cues, folks.
Oh, I got a little
Social
lost in the
cues.
sauce on stage. Everyone's had a bad riff. You've never said anything offensive while riffing before? Well, I mean, he doesn't
Probably.
know how to riff, so. You can't strike out if you never go to the plate.
And you clearly do.
I'm the king of riffing.
No, you're not.
It gets away from you sometimes. Every legend drops a touchdown.
Oh God.
Randy Moss even dropped a few tutties while he was with the Vikings.
Randy Moss ruled. You
Best
are
athlete of all time.
nothing compared to Randy Moss.
I'm the Randy Moss. I'm the Randy Moss of the 10-minute guest spot. I'm the greatest there ever was to do the guest spot.
You're the Randy Moss of the Laugh Factory Tuesday show.
I'm the Randy Moss of the Laugh Factory Tuesday open mic. That's what it is. No one crushes like I can with new jokes that I actually wrote 6 months ago.
Jeff, following a comic who's been doing it 3 months, watch out, America. Jeff will fucking knock you off your
I
socks.
can bury these open micers any day of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they say. What's one more question?
So this guy asked, this is my friend, actually, Brian Siegel. He asked, he goes, why did you blow the middle school basketball? We were friends since middle school. He goes, why'd you blow the middle school basketball tournament by getting suspended? I got suspended in 8th grade.
You got suspended for? Oh my God! What did you do? You posted some Croatian racism, didn't you?
No, Jeff. This is 2006. You idiot. What's wrong with?
That's when it happened. It happened in the 90s.
I posted. What would I post on?
They had Facebook in 2006.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. I had Facebook my junior year of high school, which was 2006, 2007.
Who was posting anything in 2006 besides pictures
James,
saying like,
look this up. When did Facebook start?
February 2004.
Oh, and isn't that interesting how 2004 is before 2006?
Nobody was getting into political Facebook in 2006.
No, probably not.
Your riff is dated incorrectly.
It does date correctly.
You need to admit that.
It wasn't a great riff. I should have said
2 out of 10 riff.
2 out of 10 riff, and sometimes you gotta swing to miss, ladies and gentlemen.
Another swing at the plate by Jeff.
Yeah, well, some of the greatest home run hitters have had the most strikeouts. That's true.
That is true.
That is true.
Okay.
That's a great metaphor, and I stick with it.
We can just say that about every riff then.
Yeah, well, you don't even know what a metaphor is.
You even hit that many homers today.
I've had a couple good ones.
All right, decent.
We have a good episode. I guess this is an A- episode thus far, but the last 15 minutes are gonna make it an A.
A middle school.
You got suspended.
We took a field trip to like the Chicago maybe Botanic Gardens maybe.
Okay, I don't know.
And there's this big like structure. It's like all these like poles that are like intertwined, and I basically climbed.
You climbed this like
structure.
Plant garden?
Yeah, like up like 10, 15 feet.
Oh my God.
And then someone was like, "Get down!" And apparently I like shamed my school, and they suspended me from the middle school basketball tournament. And we were the best team in the league
at the end of the season.
Yeah, like this is like this is the one to
This
to,
is
to
like
win
right
them
before
all.
March Madness. They suspended you.
Right before middle school madness.
Oh my God! You just were
Dude,
all your friends cheering you on. And all the girls were like, "Go, Alex, go!"
It was a big. I don't think many people. I think just my friends. I mean, my friends. We kind of like we thought we were being kind of incognito about it, but once I got up there,
that's so funny.
Yeah, and then my middle school. I think about this a lot now. My teacher at the time. He didn't talk to me for the rest of the rest of school. Like
he didn't talk to you.
Like he didn't look at me, didn't acknowledge me, didn't talk to me.
You only had one middle school teacher. You didn't.
No. Oh my God, sorry. Like my basketball coach.
Oh, your basketball.
The basketball coach. He was like an English teacher, like a 7th grade English teacher, but he coached the 8th grade basketball team.
Oh.
Really cool dude, Mr. Damon. He loved me. I got suspended.
And then he didn't
literally
talk to you anymore?
wouldn't look me in the eye.
Even on the basketball court.
Well, we stopped playing after that.
Oh, that was the end of the season.
The season was over by like February, March.
Oh
and
my!
he just
he
stopped.
never.
He literally didn't treat me he treated me like I was a fucking I was a like a criminal.
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to right the balance of the force. He thought you could have been responsible and athletic, but he's like, Alex is just another one of those jocks.
He wouldn't look me in the eye, dude.
Oh my God! Is he still teaching?
I imagine, sure.
Can we get him on the pod in a couple weeks and apologize?
Like Mr. Damon, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah, I want to get Mr. Damon
on the pod. Why are you shutting out a 14-year-old who looks up to you after he made an honest mistake?
Were you the best player on the team?
Yes, Jeff.
Was it even close?
Jeff, what is wrong with you?
I mean, I assume, was it like not even close? Were you like the dominant, like 40 points a game superstar?
What? Yeah.
You were scoring 40 a game?
Not 40 a game.
What were you averaging, you think?
Jeff, a lot. Definitely in the 20s, something like that.
Wow. And no one else could carry the weight. Did the team just get slaughtered in the tournament?
No, they didn't get slaughtered. But I think they won one game actually.
Oh, okay. So they weren't useless without you.
They weren't useless without me. But yeah, it was.
If you want us to get Mr. Damon on the podcast, hit us up. If 3 people say they want him on the podcast,
was I the best
we
player
will
on
reach
the
out.
team? I was All-State my junior and senior year.
They're All-State. There's other people on All-State. You could have been on the
There's
same
like
team.
there's like 10 people who are All-State.
You could have been on the same team as them. You could have more than one good player on a team.
In the entire state. It's
all in Chicago though. Everyone's in Chicago.
There's probably 20,000 high school basketball players, senior basketball players a year in Chicago in Illinois.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That seems pretty high, but yeah, possibly.
What? There's 500,000.
His ego is shook that I didn't immediately assume he was the Wilt Chamberlain.
There's 500,000 senior high school basketball players every single year
in the nation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
300 of them.
Seniors. Wow. Okay, that's more than I would have suspected.
300 of them play at Power 5 schools.
Okay. He's trying to get in a little arrogance because his set didn't go that well this weekend. He's trying to make up for it mentally.
And now let's talk about Jeff being one of the grossest individuals.
See, this is that I was allowed that insult at Drago because of what's about to happen here on the pod. The scales will be righted, justice will be served.
Wait, James, where are we at again?
41.
God, Drago
Okay,
has
great.
to privately
great.
ask
This is a
how
great way
much
to end it.
time
This is a
we
great
have
way. This is a
left.
great way to end it.
He's such an anal retentive man.
All right,
I love it.
Let's talk.
What do you
Tentgate.
think happened at Tentgate? Let's see what the media says.
A debriefer. Jeff jerked off.
Whatever, not a crime.
In a tent.
Not a crime.
While sleeping directly next to our friend Matt.
Not a crime.
You jerked
Still
off.
not a crime.
You jerked off while you were touching him.
Here's this. Okay.
Your back was touching his back.
The details are true, but the context is missing.
Oh.
We were lovers. No, we are.
Social cues. Social cues.
Okay, here's the
Jeff.
thing. We went camping in, I can't remember if this was Door County or the other place. But
Who cares? You jerked off on our friend.
Okay,
it
did not go on him.
My friend,
on
Matt.
is not the legal term.
He's my friend, and he's not your friend anymore.
He is my
That's for
friend.
sure.
Matt's a good friend.
Yeah, he is our friend.
We went camping.
Mm-hmm.
We had 2
That doesn't mean you can jerk off on your friend, though. That's for sure.
5 people.
Oh, can we look up things to do while camping real quick?
Oh. It's called letting nature take you away.
Oh, right.
Gone with the Wind, Call of the Wild.
Right.
That's just what wolves do. When I'm away from civilization, the animal in me comes out.
So
Okay.
can you give us a little story? Give us the play-by-play of why you decided to jerk off, why you decided not to maybe go out into the woods and
Jerk
be a
off
part
in
of
the woods?
Why not? You're part of the wild.
Jerk off in the woods, even stranger. I'm not gonna bring my pillow out into the fucking forest.
Oh wait, yeah, you were humping. Guys, he
No.
brought Rihanna to the campsite.
No, that's something the media might tell you. But actually, I had to improvise. I had to ball up the sleeping bag and kind of fuck my penis into the sleeping bag. I had to kind
You
of
had to ball
turn
up
it
the-
into like a hot dog bun and kind of go in between
You made a vagina out of a sleeping
out of a
bag?
nylon sleeping bag. Yeah. It's like a down sleeping bag. They're really comfy. I
And
bet if
did-
anyone else touched their dick to one, they get instantly hard.
How long did it take you?
Not a normal amount. Not that long. Less than a minute.
Less than a minute?
Less than a minute. Minute 50.
Did Matt know while it was happening?
No, Matt was passed out from margaritas. We've been drinking margaritas all day in the woods. One of the most pleasant days of recent
Did
memory
you?
of my life.
Where did the cum go?
Just into the sleeping bag. And
Oh,
then
of course.
And then I cleaned it up.
You couldn't bring a paper towel with you.
In the woods, we're in nature. I think
Oh right, I forgot.
we don't have those such creature comforts in the
Fucking
great wilderness.
splooge on a pine cone, dude.
Oh,
What's
I
your
went
deal?
with an extra pair of boxers. And I didn't wear the boxers. They just went in the. I just probably left them on the ground after that moment. I mean, I was pretty drunk. I was pretty
You
drunk.
cream pied a fucking sleeping bag.
Whatever. I bet
Whatever.
if everyone in here tried it, they'd enjoy it. It's an incredibly soft, silky experience. Something you don't. It's softer than the female vagina. I'll say that.
Are you willing to say that?
I'm willing to say that the sleeping bag was more enjoyable than some women I've been inside.
Well, Jeff, you've been.
And
with
I'm going to
three.
name them next week.
The 3 women that Jeff has been with. We're sorry about that, guys. He doesn't mean that.
I'm kidding. Women, it's a different sensation, but it is wonderful. It was wonderful.
Yeah, you're inside of a girl. Like, oh, is this Patagonia or what?
Yeah. Is this real down or artificial down?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here, we're missing the context, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the context?
Here's the context. 5 or 6 friends go camping.
5 or 6 friends go
3
camping.
tents.
You won't believe what happens next.
3 people were in my tent. Me, Matt Kennedy, and Jenna Gephardt. Jenna was not in the tent during Tentgate. She was elsewhere.
Yeah.
And so I was alone with my dear friend Matt.
Yeah.
And I got a little horny at 2 or 3 in the morning after a night of hiking and drinking and revelry. And I rubbed one out. But he was facing one way and my back was to him. We were not touching.
Are you
despite
sure
the
your
media-
backs weren't
We
touching?
were not. The tent was pretty. It was a big tent. We had a lot. And Jenna wasn't there, so it was only 2 people. We had a lot of room. We were not touching.
So, okay.
But I wish we had been.
Ugh.
But I wish we had been. See, it's only funny if you're homophobic.
The kid nutted.
Oh my God! I was facing the other way. He was asleep. He was passed out drunk.
Why couldn't you just wait a day?
I was drunk, and you don't have inhibitions when you're drunk. Sometimes
You can hold it in
I
sometimes.
could have. I probably could have. Do I regret
Someone
it?
who gets social cues would have.
Oh, you know what? Here's the thing that people forget. No one would have known about this story if I hadn't admitted it.
Yeah, that doesn't
I'm
mean that,
the
that,
reason-
that
only
doesn't
reason
make
this-
you a better person.
It means that it's not a big deal.
That's not true.
I mean, that doesn't hold them in court, but
Yeah, it doesn't hold up in court at all.
but it didn't do anything to anyone, so it's not bad.
yes, it is.
You guys are prudes. If you want to jack off right now during the pod, I welcome it.
No, you wouldn't.
I
If I
welcome
jacked
it.
off in front of you, you'd probably stop doing
I wouldn't
a podcast
look at
with
it.
me.
I wouldn't look at it, but I think it would probably get us 5 or 10 more viewers. so.
Anything for the pod.
Anything to get some free press for this baby.
If James can blur out my dick, I'll fully jerk off
Yeah,
and
I
come
think
on
he's
this
got
table.
3 pixels to spare. Boom!
Decent riff.
There we go. Pretty good riff. Tentgate, not that bad.
Yeah,
It's not that bad.
that's.
When you think about it, is it any worse than what millions of Americans do?
I still
in their
don't think
bedrooms
it's
every
not worse
night?
than shitting yourself in the kitchen while Ronan is.
It was a harmless use. This was a better use of bodily fluids than shitting in my living room. This was for love. A man in love with nature. A man in love with friendship and the moments we have together. A man in love with the moment. A man not willing to let society's taboos.
You jerk off like a dog. Do you know that?
What do you mean? Do
Like-
dogs jerk off?
No, dogs like they hump inanimate objects.
Oh yeah, true.
You jerk off like a fucking like a golden retriever.
And what is a man's best friend?
A pillow.
A pillow, a pillow, and a beagle.
A pillow and a beagle.
Dogs do it the right way. We've been fucking up for. We think we're right. Who looks happier, the dog or the human?
You saw your dog fucking the ottoman. You're
And I'm
like,
like, that's the way to go.
yeah. Sparky's got a point.
We had a
Sparky's-
female dog actually, but I'll let the riff continue.
What was her name?
Lucky.
Brutal.
Brutal. Oh, Drago wants the hands. Say what you want about the Jewish people. I won't get mad, but
They're
you
B.
can't make
They're
fun
a B too.
You
They're a
can't make
B.
fun of the beagle.
Jews are a
Jews
B.
are a B. Who's
Okay.
not a B?
Ooh.
Puerto Ricans are an A.
You think so?
Puerto Ricans are great. Food is so good. They're funny too.
Okay.
Great comics.
They are?
I think so.
Sure. All right, they're an A.
An A. We will be rating the races one a week.
The Greeks.
This week,
the
the Puerto
Greeks-
Ricans, A+.
Greeks are a C.
Whoa.
Greeks are
What?
Those people are
No.
sweaty.
They are the
And
men, Greek men.
And Greek food's kind of overrated.
Oh, that is one of the worst things you've said on the pod.
A euro's great. A euro's great.
Yeah. That lasagna they have, I can't think of what it's called right now, is really good. Feta cheese is really good. Hummus, pita, that's kind of Turkish too.
Yeah,
but, like,
no, you can't take that.
that's Greek. They eat it there.
No.
Who's been to Greece here? Is it only one of us? Huh.
What the
I
fuck does that matter?
I think I would know what they eat in Greece.
You still don't know where to jerk off, right? In Greece, you still don't know how to fucking.
But I can tell you where Thessalonica is,
right.
isn't that all that matters?
You know where Thessalonica is, but you don't know where to jack off.
Oh my
You don't know where to
God.
put your cum, but you know where the Civil War was fought. Where was
You
it
don't know
fought?
where the Civil War was fought?
Gettysburg?
Do you think the whole Civil War was fought at Gettysburg?
No, I have no idea.
You don't know?
Harrisburg, right? Isn't that one? Isn't Harrisburg one? Williamsburg?
Wait, yeah. What do you think the Battle of Gettysburg was?
No idea.
Oh my God.
No clue.
Are you serious?
I couldn't
you couldn't even give an attempt.
The Battle of Gettysburg?
You don't even. Who's fighting who?
Well, the North versus the South, obviously.
Who's the North?
The Union.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know any of the. You don't know who's the Southern general.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh my God.
He's the North.
Well, not even at that battle, but he is a Northern general, so
No,
I'll give you
whatever.
that. You don't know the guy. He's really famous. The Southern general.
Nah.
Oh my God.
Escapes me. Who's the Southern
This
general?
is perfect comeuppance for Tentgate. You know what? I would rather not know if I can come on a friend's back than not know who Robert E. Lee is.
Oh, who gives a fuck about
You don't know
Robert E.
Robert E. Lee? I mean, he's not a good man, but you should. Oh my God. That's worse than not knowing you can come on a friend's back.
I think I might know Watergate.
Oh yeah, actually, this is where it's real. I think this could be even worse somehow.
This could be even worse,
What
but I
do
think
you
I might
think
know.
happened in Watergate?
Okay, let me throw some words out there and see if they stick.
I'll give you
Watergate.
two. Okay, yeah.
Nixon.
Okay, that does nothing, but yeah, he is involved.
He's
in some
involved.
way.
Wasn't Watergate about us like trying to sneakily invade Cuba?
No, not even close. In
Really?
any world? No.
Was it Watergate? Oh no! Wait!
Yeah, can't lead a horse to water. ladies
Was
and gentlemen.
Watergate Nixon's? Wasn't like his like private these like he had like private letters or messages, or he had like private stuff that he had private stuff that got found that was a big deal that he like kept away, right?
Okay, that's like very, very surface. Not real. I mean, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? That's so general.
Nixon had
What was
private
he private
stuff.
what Nixon had
private stuff.
Say that Nixon is Nixon had
wait.
private stuff.
It was
I can't tell you what it is. I'm trying to lead you.
wasn't Watergate it was like wasn't like so it wasn't a sneaky plan to
It was sneaky.
to,
It's not
to,
as
to attack to invade a certain country.
no, it's not military based. It is a sneaky plan though.
It was a sneaky plan to
It
do
was an illegal
something, right?
thing that Richard Nixon did. Allegedly, it was a smear campaign, and this podcast will do to untarnish the name
Okay,
of Richard
sneaky
Nixon.
thing that Richard Nixon did, not bad.
Well, I mean, I'm joking. It was bad.
No, I said but my synopsis not bad. Sneaky thing that Richard Nixon did.
Well, that was after I fucking spanked you 4 times to lead you in the correct direction. That wasn't a fucking off the top of the dome.
All I know is Nixon
a
was
sneaky thing.
yeah,
Nixon did.
He was being sneaky.
Probably a top 5 moment in American history.
God,
It's probably
I just know
9/11, the insurrection,
Watergate.
World War II, and the Civil War. Those are probably the
he
top
did some
5.
sneaky stuff that was not cool.
You couldn't give me any more than that.
God, it's not Cuba? Panama?
Has nothing.
Panama?
No other country is involved. I don't know what you're. Do you think
Oh,
is Nixon
am
president?
I thinking
Is Nixon president before or after John F. Kennedy?
after?
After. So yeah. So no, Cuba. The Cuba thing was
Miss-
before that.
Oh, okay.
That was 8 or 9 years before.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad, America.
My bad, America.
Yeah,
this
Nixon-
isn't just bad for the pod. This is bad for America.
Okay, yeah. So what do you do? I'm stumped now.
He sent in people to spy on the Democrats.
That's a sneaky. Oh, that's an invasion. That's an invasion,
an
kind
invasion of Cuba.
He did. I did. Wait, to spy on who?
On the Democrats.
Ah.
Oh, you didn't even wait to hear the key word in this sentence.
On the Demis.
Oh, he tried. He put like bugs in their headquarters to spy on them and dig up dirt on them.
Smart move, smart man.
Smart move. You weren't even. If you had answered that, you would have gotten a 5% out of 100.
Sure.
Yeah.
He did a sneaky thing though.
Oh my God, that is worth. In my opinion, let me know if you think Alex's lack of American patriotism is worse than me coming on my friend's back.
Yeah, he was. I don't know.
Which is
I bet
worse?
Nixon would have been fine with us invading Cuba. Honestly, if you
Yeah,
asked
he
him.
probably. Yeah, Tricky Dick was crazy.
Tricky dick.
That's what they called him.
Great.
Richard Nixon
Thank
was-
you, Professor Asmus.
Oh my God, Richard Nixon's hilarious. He was the original president before Trump, the comic president. He was funny.
Okay.
I can't. You can't have an intelligent conversation with the man. He doesn't even remember who Trump was.
Hardly.
Next week we'll ask Alex who Donald Trump is.
All right, we'll ask. Guys, this has been a really great episode.
Are we
of
ending
You're
it
an
just like
Idiot.
that?
We are.
Oh my God.
Save your stupid fucking
He's
ads
fucking
for next
out
week.
of. I know we gotta do the ad. We need the money, man. We need the fucking money.
Right.
Okay, this week this week, guys, we're sponsored by Rascal Scooter, the official motor vehicle of QAnon. And do you think liberals are lazy, but you also can't reach the drive-through window? Then a Rascal Scooter is the ride for you. They're road legal in the entire Bible Belt, and our newest models are edible. So if you run out of Funyuns, just nibble on the steering wheel. If you use the code You're an Idiot at rascal.com, you get a free sidecar add-on. Perfect for storing your sack of burgers or a colostomy bag. Rascal Scooter, sponsor of You're an Idiot podcast.
That was great.
Yeah, didn't you write an ad finally? I asked Alex,
Okay.
this is a little
All right,
behind the
here's my
scenes
ad.
drama. I've asked Alex to write an ad. Not that we're writing them, they are real.
Yeah.
But I've asked him to find a company to sponsor us every week, and he hasn't done it until
Well, we actually did get a sponsor that
Another
DM'd
sponsor.
me. They sent me $50 to say this, and I'm really, really proud.
This is good.
I just want to give a quick shout out to this company and really appreciate your support. Okay. Are you a beta who can't last longer than 20 seconds in bed?
Yes.
Do you have quick sex because the Lord is watching and knows you're not married?
Uh-huh.
Fear not, brother, for the Holy Ghost wants you to go all night. And now you can with God's Dick Cream. God's Dick Cream. Created by the Pope, God's Dick Cream desensitizes the skin to ensure more pumps for her pleasure. If you don't get through at least 7 Our Fathers before you bust, you get your money back. And that's the GDC guarantee. With GDC, you'll be saying less, I'm sorry about that, and more, sorry for blowing your back outs. Call today for a free trial at 1-800-GOD-6969.
Wow, a great sponsor this week. Good. We're really raking in the money. And which product would you buy sooner? The Rascal Scooter for the... Oh, I missed a line. We got to do it again. Rascal Scooter is also the official vehicle of the wide right. That's very funny. The wide right. That's
Sometimes
funny.
if I don't laugh, Jeff has to tell me that it's funny.
Well,
when
I don't
it's
think you
not.
got it. I don't think he got it. Wide right. They're like fat. Wide right.
And I think that fats are bees.
I think fat can be bees.
I think fat people are bees.
Bad. Okay. Yeah. I don't disagree with that.
B plus sometimes.
I won't go that far. This is the episode. Okay. We've been You're an Idiot. Alex, where are you going to be at this coming weekend and 2 weekends?
I'm in Arlington Heights on Friday.
Not this weekend, the one after.
The one after.
Every week. Every single week I have to remind him we're not releasing the podcast immediately after recording.
The week after, I'm in like Bloomington, Illinois, or something.
Aren't you at Comedy Attic? You said it got moved.
No,
2 weeks.
I'm doing Comedy Attic in February.
Are you doing that
26th,
Soma
26th.
show in Bloomington, Illinois?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's a show in Bloomington, Illinois.
And then I'm at Laugh Factory the next night.
He's at Laugh Factory. We love it. I'll be at Acme Comedy Club in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It'll be fun. Never worked there. Excited.
You're gonna bomb.
Yeah, I probably will bomb.
Well,
Cool.
he can't do crowd work, so
Can't
we'll see.
do. I the feature can't do crowd work. Gonna have to rely on the old jokey jokes.
We'll see if how it goes. Find out next week.
Find out next week. Follow us on Instagram at GeoffreyATM and
At Alex Drags.
at Alex Drags. This has been You're an Idiot, and you're an idiot for listening. Bye.